let's bring the royal order of screechers to order. I understand that all four of you want to get screeching this afternoon, become right proper honorary Newfoundlanders. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So first of all, I need to know your name and where you're from. What's your name?
Nora Merrick, St. John.
Nora Merrick, wonderful. And your name?
Mike Merrick from St. John.
And Mike Merrick from St. John.
Don Lyon from St. John.
And Don Lyon from St. John.
And Irene Lyon from St.
And Irene Lyon from St. John's. Awesome, folks. The idea of this ceremony is to try to teach you all a little bit about Newfoundland. When all is said and done, you're going to be called what's called an honorary Newfoundlander. There's some paperwork to go with that. Do not lose it once you receive it, because you can get into more places with it than you can with passports these days. So, as we're about to start, I should first tell you that I am not the son of a fisherman or a lighthouse keeper. I don't fish 3 times a day, and I don't drink Screech. At least not before noon on weekdays, alright. I'm not the boy that built a boat, and I'm not the boy that sailed her. But I got a boat with a fine fore cuddy, and it's got high top sails, and I painted it green. And it's the prettiest boat that you've
Ever seen.
Yeah, see, they've heard of me. Excellent. I had a premier once, and his name was Brian Tobin, and he went to war with Spain over something called a turbot. I'm not quite sure what a turbot looks like, but I'll be damned if somebody from Spain's going to come and take it away from me. I believe in kitchen parties, not raves. I believe in icebergs and blue stars, and that the puffin is a true, proud, and noble bird. Now a scuff is a dance. In India, Newfoundland is also weird. Mispronounced Newfoundland. Newfoundland or Newfoundland. Newfoundland is the oldest settlement in North America, the youngest province in Confederation, and the only rock you can party on. My name's Skipper Lukey. I is Newfoundlander. Cheers. Cheers. Now, 95% of the original settlement here in Newfoundland came from 2 provinces of Ireland, 3 shires of England. We've managed to adopt a lot of their culture, history, traits, and a lot of their linguistics, but we actually managed to come up with our own language here, and we call it Newfoundlandese. Now, the first 3 words that I want to introduce you to is what I call prog, puddock, and glutch. Prog is a Newfoundland word for food. It's for your puddock, your stomach, and you're going to glutch it back. It means you're going to eat it. Now, this evening, your prog is what I call Newfoundland steak. It's actually really maple leaf bologna from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. But the reason why we call this Newfoundland steak is because years upon years ago, the kid that would have this on his sandwich would be considered the rich kid. The kid that would have lobster on his sandwich would be considered the poor kid. And that kid was so poor that if he didn't wake up on Christmas morning with a heart on, he had money to play with it on. We'll figure it out one day. I need you all to take a small piece of Newfoundland steak. Look at that. It's a perfect medium rare. I need everybody to take a small piece of this delicious steak. Do not worry about it if you're a vegetarian, because there's not real much meat in this anyway. Excellent. I always make some extra, so feel free for anybody to try to take a piece of that delicious Newfoundland steak.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all had it before. Go ahead and eat it. Watch your back. We're not going to say grace. Yes. Little taste? No?
He's a true Newfoundlander.
All right. Okay. Now, 1497, there was a man by the name of John Cabot. His real name was Giovanni Caboto. He was an Italian explorer. We know him as John Cabot because the English paid for all his travels, and that's just how things are. 1497, he did travel the Atlantic on his boat, the Matthew, all the way from Bristol, England to Bonavista Vista Bay. And when he arrived, he saw lots of activity in our water. Well, he didn't know what was going on, but he dropped his bucket down to fill it up with water, and when it came up to the top of the boat, it was filled right to the rim with codfish. And word got out fast how plentiful the fish were in our waters that they traveled from all over to settle here to catch and salt and trade the fish all around the world as a means of survival. One place in particular that we traded with Jamaica. Jamaica, we make rum. And we